My name is Iris.
What are you doing, Iris? Where are you from?
I'm from New Ken, the capital.
Okay, welcome. We're listening to you. We're listening to your story.
Well, look, I have millions of stories, but okay, let's start with one, right?
Go ahead.
I just got a WhatsApp message. Look, I've experienced paranormal activity. I think since I was very young, since I was a little girl, I started to feel things, see things. It was like something, it was strange because all of this happens in my house, you know? My house has always been my house, and then my mom died, and well, she left me her house. And the thing is, these things never stopped happening. Since I was very little, I feel like, what do you call it? Shadows, noises, exorcism. I even had an exorcism at home. It was really crazy.
Wait, that's a lot. Let's organize it. Tell me about the exorcism. Who did they exorcise?
Look, the exorcism happened when I was 8 years old. They exorcised my cousin. He was already dealing with a lot, including depression and a suicide attempt.
Unalive himself. Let's not use that word. Use unalive himself, so we don't have problems with social media. Above all, tell me, you said your cousin, who was it? Or your nephew?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Cousin.
Okay. I was coming from a, let's say, complicated escalation.
Yes, it's pretty complicated, and he'd been like that for days. We have a second floor in the house where he was always sleeping, but several times they threw him down those stairs. Several times they threw my cousin down the stairs. We didn't realize it was an entity, or that more than just my cousin was thrown. Several people were. They've thrown me down those stairs too. They've thrown things. They've thrown a lot of things. The thing is, that night of the exorcism, he was already in bad shape. He had fallen, and well, the thing is, he was lying on the couch, and out of nowhere, that's how he woke up, like nothing happened, with wide eyes and a different voice.
Okay.
With a different voice. At 8, I was with my family, mom, dad, siblings, and my cousin. It began with a strange voice, and everyone realized it was an exorcism. They called the pastors who were supposedly going to cast out the demon. I don't know, the pastors came. I remember I was 8 years old, and I remember they covered my ears and eyes so I wouldn't see, and told me to plead the blood of Jesus at that moment, right? Curious, I would sneak glances at my cousin whenever my aunt wasn't looking to see what my cousin was doing. I mean, he was levitating. I swear to God, I had never seen anyone levitate before. I swear it was like a movie. I'm not sure how many people believe in exorcism, but after experiencing it, I do. I believe it because I saw how he was levitating and how he had a different voice, really deep, saying, "This isn't me, this body belongs to me, I'm going to take it, I need to take it with me." He spat on the Bible. I mean, a lot of things happened that night. That night was, I don't even know. But I wasn't afraid, I swear to God, I wasn't afraid. The only thing I wanted was to watch, to see what was happening.
Wait, excuse me, you were 8 years old. How did they let you see that?
They wouldn't let me see it. They put me in the kitchen. My aunt covered my eyes and ears and told me to pray to the blood of Christ.
Oh, so they made you, wait, part of the exorcism ritual to save your cousin.
Yes, I mean, I don't know, because they never took me to a neighbor's house or anywhere else. They just left me in the house where the exorcism was happening.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen. My aunt, when she got distracted with me, she was the one who was covering my ears and eyes. Me, obviously being curious, I would try to look to see what was happening, and during that time when I would sneak away to see, I saw my cousin, how he levitated. I swear I will never forget how my cousin levitated. He's still alive now, he's alive, he's okay. The thing is, a lot of things happened after that. After that, a lot of things started happening in my house.
Wait, I want to revisit the exorcism. What did he say? Did his voice change, and what exactly did he say? Tell me again.
He had a deep voice, just like in the movies, but seriously, I swear to God, really, that voice came out saying that he wasn't Marcelo, he was someone else, that Marcelo belonged to him and that he was going to take him away. I mean, they would put the Bible on his head or on his face, like so he could see it, and he would spit on it. I saw everything. I mean, I know my aunt neglected me for a long time, and I saw everything. I saw how they took him outside, how they took him to the hospital, everything. I was 8 years old, now I'm 29. After those things, a lot of things started to appear in my house, a lot. But before that, there were already strange noises, all those things. Furniture started to move. They started to throw things from the stairs to the second floor. And a lot of problems. In the house where I live now, currently, where I live alone, I currently live alone. Despite all the things that happen and keep happening, I live alone. I swear I just had to get used to it. Because it was many years of fear after my mom died. It was many years of being afraid to be there because I couldn't be there. They often walked around me and threw things at me. I previously sent a voice message about what happened to me 2 years ago. Now I really tell myself, I say, enough, this can't go on. Either I control the ghosts or the ghosts control me. That's what I say.
Wait, something I don't understand. The exorcism you were telling me about, did it happen in the house you're in now, the one you're living in?
Yes, in the house I'm living in.
So, we can connect the two stories. Since your cousin was exorcised, something stayed in the house, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think something from the exorcism must have stayed, and I think there was already something in that house, which doesn't happen much now. Right now, not much is happening. Because I kind of set a boundary in my house. I mean, I tried to set a boundary in my mind, because it was just too much. It was a lot. I couldn't be there. There were always noises, footsteps. After my mom died, the same thing happened. You could start to hear footsteps on the stairs, and the stairs and the floors upstairs are made of wood. So I never brought in a pastor or an exorcist, nothing. I never did those things because I was even more scared.
What kind of entities do you see?
And you see shadows. The last shadows I saw were black. They were black in the kitchen. You can really feel it. What's it called? A lot. The pressure is really strong, very deep inside the house. Anyone who comes in feels like they can't be there. It's awful being in my house, but unfortunately it's mine.
Your house is like in the movies, a haunted house.
Of course, it's a haunted house where a lot of things used to happen. Now I tried to say, like, it's my house. No, here either the ghosts rule me or I rule them, because it's true. I mean, I don't know how to get rid of them. And the last thing that happened was when we were together with a friend and they threw a speaker at his head. Literally, a little speaker flew from about 5 feet away. It flew from a piece of furniture to where we were at the table. We all saw it and I said, this has reached the limit. I mean, I've been through a lot. I've been through so many things that I've had to call the police. Of course, noise, of course. What do you call it when they break the windows? Since moving to the second floor, I've had to call them because I could hear everything downstairs and was alone. And no, there's no one at home.
In your house? Because I heard several times in your narration that you talk about a staircase. Can you give me a bit more details? Are they shadow men that are seen on the staircase? Are they that kind of entities?
And yes, they are types of entities. When I was a girl, the staircase was in the first dining room. We had 2 dining rooms, and later my mom moved the second staircase to the other one. And well, in the first dining room when I was a girl, you could see a small shadow like a little boy. If you wanted to go in like the staircase, there was the dining room, the staircase, and the bathroom. The staircase was between the bathroom and the dining room. So to get to the bathroom, you had to cross by the staircase. Every time you passed the staircase, you saw that shadow. You could see a shadow like going up, and you could hear as if it were a cat or a dog going up like that. And everything, we heard it, everything. After Mom moved the staircase to the other dining room, we stopped hearing it, but then they began throwing things from upstairs.
I mean, poltergeist phenomena like showing violence, anger, the spirits showed that they were angry.
Yes, but the truth is that none of us in the house have been harmed. It's always been people from outside. Whenever someone visits, they either get thrown down the stairs, something happens to them, or they fall and break an arm. It's odd.
All on the stairs.
Everything happens on the stairs. Everything happens on those stairs. I mean, and upstairs, obviously. And then, well, after Mom and my aunt passed away, they both lived there. I think my aunt, I found her a couple of times with strange books about red witchcraft and black and white witchcraft and cards. I told my mom about those and she burned them. Maybe I never saw it as something bad. I don't know. I never saw it as bad. It was just curiosity. Those things never scared me. And I wasn't scared in the parts where I saw my house. And you could hear it. It was like being in my house. It was like being in the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. Not now, because I'm grown up. I'm an adult. I can handle it. But when I was little, it was really awful. Really awful. Then another one. Let me tell you this so I don't make it too long, okay? When I was 16, I was in high school downtown here in New Cairn. And the thing is, well, there was a day when my friend and I skipped school. As we say here, we ditched, right? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I grabbed, and since we were 16 and didn't have any money, the only thing we did was go to cemeteries. I mean, walk to the fence, walk to the cemeteries, basically anything to not be at school. The thing is, we went to the cemetery here in New Cairn Centre, in New Cairn Capital, which is horrible. That cemetery is full of entities, really bad. And while we were walking, we found a boy on a grave with his photo and everything. And the thing is, I liked him, me in my ignorance.
What? I don't get it. What did you like?
I saw the guy's picture and thought, wow, what a cute guy, even knowing he wasn't alive. I can't imagine what kind of mind would think otherwise. The thing is, I started telling the guy while laughing, telling him, you're so cute, I really like you, you're so handsome. I hope you like me too, and if you end up liking me, I told him, I'll wait for you tonight at my house, come visit me, like that, laughing, I swear. My friend was laughing too, we both laughed, and that was it. We said, wow, that's it, I said it. In my ignorance, I said it. And, well, when night came at my house, my mom was already used to all the ghosts that were in my house, you know? She was always used to it. Me too, but always afraid, you know? It's not like we were totally used to it, I mean. Well, the thing is that I got home that night and my mom was there. It was just the two of us. My mom was, I don't know what she was doing in the dining room. The kitchen area included the dining room, kitchen, and living room. There was a door and I was either in the kitchen or one of the living rooms. I don't remember. And my mom just stands there, like standing still, looking like, I mean, frozen. She just stays there looking at the kitchen door. And I said to her, Mom, what's wrong with you? That's what I said. My mom just stays like that for a few seconds with her mouth open, you know. I said, Mom, what's wrong with you? My mom looks at me and just says, nothing. I'll tell you tomorrow. I was almost scared. That's what I thought. And on top of all this, my mom didn't know anything, that I had skipped school. Obviously, she was going to kill me.
She also didn't know you'd spoken to the guy at the grave in the cemetery.
No, she didn't know anything. According to her, I had gone to school that afternoon and she had no idea about the mischief I caused. My mom just stared, worried, thinking, what happened? I was also thinking, Mom, what happened? I said, well, something paranormal again, right? Well, the thing is, the next day comes. This happened at night, what she saw it at night, around midnight, 1 a.m, something like that. The next day, my mom asks me, do you know what happened to me last night? Between the kitchen and the dining room, a boy stood there, she tells me. A boy stood there, she says, just like that, and I was frozen. She tells me, I've seen many things in my life, but I never saw this boy. Mom says, never. I ask, Mom, what did he look like? She tells me he was like this, tall, with curls, kind of dark skinned, but Mom tells me, but I never saw him. I don't know who he could be. I don't know who he is, she says, but he was there, I swear, and I didn't want to tell you at night because you'd get scared.
The same guy you saw in the photo on the grave?
I guess that's what it was. I guess it was him. I never knew if it was him. The thing is, I had to tell my mom, I had to say, Mom, I think this guy I made because I went to the cemetery, I skipped school, I did this and this and this. I told my mom. So my mom was stunned. She didn't even know what to say to me. I mean, she never knew what to say to me because she didn't even have an explanation for what had happened to me. That was one of several things that happened to me, I swear. I mean, that was one where I said, seriously, I should never mess with these things.
Of course, obviously.
Besides everything I've been through, I kept messing with these things. I mean, things are still happening in my life right now, but what I don't understand is, why do these things happen to me? Why does no one else see it? I lived with my partner in the same house for 10 years, and I say to her, Yona, my ex-partner's name is Yona. I say, don't you see the things I see? Don't you hear them? Why don't you hear this? She says to me, why does everything happen when I'm not around? I mean, I don't understand why this happens to me.
Well, obviously the connection is with you, right? And look at everything you've told us. Hey, I want to thank you for this conversation and so many stories. We'll surely talk again. Sending you a big hug.
Yes, I'll surely call again to share a couple more stories.